Hi, everyone. Welcome to Power Week. Let's see, this is day 3 of Power Week. Wow, this has been a one-packed week of activity, and watching all of your chats has been empowering. I hope you know that Alberto, Sara, and I think we benefit the most out of watching everything that you guys share. We feel empowered through all of you. So thank you guys for being with us, continuing with us here on day 3. Like I said, I'm here in Austin, Texas, visiting with a huge group that we have here in Austin, going out for Power Week, and we just finished our Spanish Zoom, and now we're about to hit our sharing. So thank you for joining us. We have a beautiful day today, and I'm going to kick it back to Sara and Alberto. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Sara?
Thank you, Linda. Do you hear me? Because my computer was saying that I'm not in the meeting. I'm in the meeting.
You are. We can see you.
Okay, no, and so I just want to say thank you for sharing all the experience that you're sharing in the chat. Alberto, maybe you're going to talk about that a little bit. I mean, here the important thing is that every day we continue to touch, as much people as we can, changing life. So your guys, I say it, and I'm gonna say it like every day, you're awesome. I mean, we have a Spanish chat that they're putting pictures there. It's a very energetic chat. But this one that you have, you're sharing even how you do things. I mean, the tips with everybody. So that is very important, because it's not just about the tips that we're sharing with you or the platinum. It's the tip that it's good and relevant to you, and then you share that with other people. So thank you for that. And Alberto, let's gonna see. We have some of those tips in the chat or photos.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome, Sara, because you guys have shared tips, tools. You have shared with us your action plan, and wow, it's been wonderful. So, for example, tips. When we talk about tips, how about Dina Holmes? She shared with us her tips to a very successful business launch meeting and how to follow up. So thank you, Dina, for doing that. And Sherry Bloomfield as well. She shared with us and gave us a recommendation on how to bring the information to health practitioners. And that was awesome. And, talking about tools, we saw Stephanie Meyer sending videos. Dale Puerini, she shared a flyer that she created for an upcoming meeting with Skybird. Great tool. And of course, Marlu Sanchez also shared another example of the flyer that you can create when you are launching your business launch. And also, many people were taking action just yesterday. Look at this. Dila Criley, she is getting out of her comfort zone, and she admitted it. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. So congrats, Dila. Also, Brenda Barea, she shared the actions of the day yesterday. Elaine Kern, she went back to one of her contacts and who was a consultant, but who hadn't tried the product, believe it or not, and she was able to talk to this person and also contacting other people. Kelvin Abram. Kelvin, thank you for sending those videos and contacting new people at that gym you went to. And David Jackson, she shared the results of the day yesterday. And Cheryl Hayward, wow, she posted on her WhatsApp status and 3 responses received right away. So great idea by posting that message, and kudos to Mary Romo as well because she went out to deliver some products, and I'm sure she shared the information as well. And Julia Begg, Julia gave a shout out to Brenda Duncan and Carla Wilson, who are both pulling out of all the stops to find new opportunities to introduce Immunocal to people. And it's been wonderful. So keep sharing your experiences, your tips, your photos, because we want to see everything you guys are doing, and above all, to learn from all of you. And today we are going to talk about invitations. So before I talk about the topic itself, I just want to say, it's so important that we all have our main reason why we're doing Immunotech, right? So, but we want to recommend to all of you to create what we call a dream board, okay? Because you have all those desires, all those dreams, all those goals in your mind, but it's not until you put that, on a board, you can see the images in front of you every single day, that you're going to stay focused and continue to work towards accomplishing those goals. So create your dream board, put it in front of you, see it every single day. And who knows, maybe when you are talking to someone via Zoom, you can even share that with them so that they can see that you're visualizing what you want. And of course, when you do that, the energy and everything is going to happen so that all those things will become real at some point. Also, talking about invitation, that's the topic for today. The first thing we want to share with you is, try to make your contacts quick. Okay. So, once you establish a relationship with your prospects, once you earn their trust, and during those conversations that could happen maybe the first day in just a few hours, or maybe after a few days, but once you create that relationship and those prospects start to share with you their needs, their wants, that's when you can say, you know what, I think I have something for you. When can we talk? So keep those contacts quick. So when you make that invitation, try, if you're talking to someone, make that maybe less than 2 minutes. That conversation should be less than 2 minutes, because you want to keep their interest. If you go over 2 minutes, you're going to feel the need to say more, to answer questions, and that's going to ruin your presentation. So keep it brief, and so that, because you want their full attention the next time you meet. So keep those contacts quick. If you're doing it via text, maybe 10 or less. 10 messages, less than 10 messages is going to help, because again, you want to keep their interest. So don't say much, just, mention something they're, wanting to resolve, say that you have something that can help them, and make that appointment. And so keep that in mind. And of course, the more contacts you make, the more presentations you will do. And of course, the more opportunities for your business to grow. And also, it's super important, especially this week, set some time, specific time to make those calls or to send those texts, to make those invitations. So, set an hour, half an hour, 2 hours of your time, especially this week, every day, to concentrate on making those invitations. Because when you concentrate, you'll be able to work on it and, take it seriously. If you try to incorporate time during other things that you're doing, you may be distracted, you may not be all in there. So make sure you set out some time by yourself to make these invitations. And also customize those invitations, not just, read a script, because we have seen, during the trainings, the different trainings on how to invite people, you will see that we have created maybe scripts that will help you. But those are examples that can, maybe help you to come up with your own way of making that invitation. But the most important thing you have to keep in mind is to customize it. So when you talk to your prospect, like I said before, you already identify something they need or want, right? So when you make that invitation, you say, I remember you telling me that you were, looking for a way to earn extra income. I think I have what you're looking for. So when can we talk? And give them, a few days so that, they can pick one or the other to talk to you. So, customize it, mention something they're looking to resolve, and then make the invitation. So customize it. And those are my tips for today. And of course, we have a great senior platinum with us today. Someone who's an expert making invitations. He's been inviting people to be part of this great opportunity business for years. And of course, by doing so, he has reached the highest level in our company. So senior platinum, Angelo Licari. Angelo, are you there? Are you ready?
I am ready, very ready. How are you guys? Welcome.
All right. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, and we're doing fantastic. So take it away, my friend, and talk to us about invitations and inspire us, motivate us to do more. Go ahead, Angelo.
Well, I'll try to. We're all on this journey, right, of building our Immunotech business, and it's just so exciting to be able to grow in our business, to grow personally, and to be working with people like you guys are amazing. I was able to read a little bit of the chat there. You guys are just doing an awesome job. So really congratulations. And that's what this is about. And, you know, when I think back when we got started 11 years ago, everything you guys are doing, I mean, it's a 180-degree difference from what you guys are doing now. When we got started, we didn't have nothing really compared to what you guys have now to grow your business. And so it's just very exciting to see you guys growing and taking action on these amazing, the new Immunitech 3.0, and you guys are taking action in that. So congratulations. So I'll talk a little bit about inviting. I'm gonna send a message here. This is a great way when you're talking to someone, like Alberto said, you know, you don't need to, when you're on the run, you don't need to explain everything. That's not the goal of contacting. And this is a message. I'm going to copy and paste it in there. You can read it on the chat there. It says, so in your conversation with someone, whoever it is, if you're in the bank or wherever you are, working out, wherever you're doing, this is a great phrase, and you can word it how you want, but it says, I am working with a biotech company and I help people to live better lives through breakthrough nutrition. Is that something that you are interested in? And let them speak. And you can copy and paste that into your Word or whatever you want to do, but you can modify it how you want, but something like that. And it's a great way, let them speak. And if they say, no, I'm not interested in nutrition. Okay. Do you know anyone that is a health nut, you know, or someone that maybe likes to go to the gym and cares about their health? Because this is an amazing breakthrough biotech company that is helping people live better through breakthrough nutrition. Keep repeating that line and see if they get, yeah, you know what? I got a good friend that works out 7 days a week, and I'll give you his number or whatever. And so it's just, and the beauty of this whole thing is when you get out there and do it, the goal, yes, it's to get the contact, but also the goal is to get better and better and better and improve and improve your skills, right? You know, because the reality is if you guys all knew if you were to know all of everyone here's the success, right? It took us 4.5 years to go platinum. So there was a long road there of us having a lot of failures with contacting, and we made a lot of mistakes, you know, but through those mistakes, we became better. And if we wouldn't have made those mistakes, that means we weren't taking action and trying to get better, right? So I think it's important to get out there and try it, stumble. Hey, guess what? If you blah, 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 and you're just like, all of a sudden you're like, what did I just say to that person? And I just like completely butchered that. Who cares? That person, you never saw him before, and you'll probably never see him again. If you make a mistake and just barf all over him, who cares? Just get out there and act. I mean, you're going to become better. You're going to overcome your fears. And that's what inviting is all about. That's what contacting and inviting is all about, is just overcoming your fears so that it becomes a natural habit for you. And you're able to talk to people wherever you go, and you don't have the fear anymore because you've overcame your fear by action. If you get out there and talk to 10 or 20 people and you just keep going, you know, you're going to all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, this is normal. This is easy. I can keep doing this, but you need to be able to start and get moving. I know you guys are already doing that, so just keep going. I work out regularly, and I started working out, you know, in December, and now I continue going, and it was amazing. In December, we have a gym that I just walked to. It's for the community here. And so it's not a huge gym, you know, but in December, I was working out in my same workout time, and there was, you know, maybe 1 to 2 people working out there. And then all of a sudden, January 2nd, January 3rd, and all of a sudden the gym's got 10 people. And I'm like, oh, wow, they're motivated to work out, you know, and get after it. And now we're 3 weeks into the year, we're back to 1 or 2 people again. It's incredible, the people, how they get excited to work out and get goals. And we're only 3 weeks into the year, and the numbers are back to 1 or 2, which is better for me. There's less people in there, right? But, you know, and I relate that to our business as well. You know, we were stuck. I don't want to say, maybe, I don't know. Well, we were. I mean, the reality is Brice and I, when we were building, we were stuck on diamond for 3 years. We were a diamond for 3 years, and it was a challenging time. We had a lot of ups and downs, and it wasn't easy. But we kept going, and hopefully you won't be stuck that long on any rank, right? But that's just where we were. We were young, and you know, that's just our story. But we kept going, and that's what I want to, you know, kind of talk about right now today is wherever you are in your business. Maybe you're started brand new, maybe you've had some time in Immunotech, but you just keep going, keep contacting, keep inviting, keep moving, keep presenting the business to people, keep going through the duplication system, and you're going to break the rock, and you're going to have breakthroughs in your business. I know it because it happened to us, and it's happened to many of our consultants, and where people are going through a hard time, but they keep going, they keep doing the actions required, and they have breakthroughs, and they get to the new rank, and they're excited, and that's the beauty of this business. And I think, you know, the two things that we're just so excited about, that we have this vehicle, is yes, this vehicle offers us financial freedom, right? We've been financially free now for 7 years because of Immunotech, and it's an amazing thing. But you know, equally important, or maybe more important, we really have something to offer people that can help change their lives. And so, you know, that's the heart and soul of our business, is really believing that we have something that can change people's lives. And that was what we had to go through when we were stuck on Diamond. You know, we had to look ourselves in the mirror and say, do we believe that Immunotech really is that company that I can, you know, go all in with, and my dreams can come true? Like, we had to really ask ourselves, like, that question, is this the vehicle? And we had doubt, you know, we did have doubt, and you know, it wasn't like, yeah, we were all in all the time and so focused 100%. No, we did have doubt. I think all of us, you know, we question sometimes, are we doing the right thing, right? And, you know, when we thought about it, and we really boiled it down to what Immunotech has with, you know, the research and the products and the science and the team that Randy's putting together, and Mauricio, what they're doing, you know, this is a legacy company. So back in, you know, we started in 2010, you know, this was in 2013 when we were going through some of the hard times. We had to really ask ourselves, is this a legacy company that we can build, and not only us build, but it's a company that I'll be able to pass down to my kids? And we said, it is. You know, we have to believe it. We went all in, and then, you know, we hit executive diamond, and then just 1 year later we went to platinum. And so, you know, but it starts right there with your conviction. I think it's very important, your conviction, and how you are conducting yourselves with people. You know, do you really truly believe that we got the best? Because we do. And if you don't believe it, then we need to be more of, we got to go back and be more of a student of the business, and really re-watch all the videos, and you know, this book here, Making the First Circle Work. I'm sure many of you have read that, and you know, you guys are the leaders here, so I'm sure you read that. If you haven't, you need to read it. Get on, you know, I mean, to be frank, to be honest, think that the reason we are able to go through and grow really was our personal development, and at least getting on a personal development program and reading books for 15 to 20 minutes a day minimum, really setting that time aside. And so, because when you're doing that, you know, how do successful people think? John Maxwell, great book as well. I got all kinds of books, but it's reading and really getting, because when you read and get those into in your mind, and you're getting these success principles in your mind and in your heart, the actions will flow from that. And you're going to want to get out there, and you don't care what people say, because you know what, you guys got, Alberto said it, you know, we always talk about your dream board. You guys got your dreams so defined. We need to define our dreams, right? Define them, define your dreams. And it's got to be a dream that gives you excitement, that gives you energy, that gives you, why are you going to go talk to that person over there? Well, it's because you got a dream, and you're not going to do you're going to do everything it takes to have that dream come true. And so that's really the heart of the matter, you know, is you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, do I want it? And do I believe that Immunotech is the vehicle for me? And I can tell you, it is the vehicle. It's been the vehicle, and the vehicle is only getting better. When we entered Immunotech, We had my first car that I ever had was a 1988 Toyota Corolla. It moved forward, and Munitech grew, but we needed some improvements. And then I had a 1995 Mazda Protege that I saved up a whole year of working and all that. And now, moving forward, Munitech has the Lamborghini of this industry. We really are. I don't have a Lamborghini, so but Munitech really is that Lamborghini company, and it's about us and our belief. And if you want to go after and get it, you guys you're already doing the actions, and we're at the beginning of the year. So if ever, when we get into this next week, or maybe February, or maybe it's March, and you're going to get up and say, oh, I don't know if I want to keep going. Keep going. We get discouraged. We've been discouraged through our Munitech, our Munitech journey. There's been times when we've been discouraged, and it's a lot of it is because of actions, or I should say circumstances, that we can't control, that happen in our lives, right? It's going to happen to you guys every day. Circumstances happen. You don't control it. It's a bad circumstance. And you got to realize, and one of the principles that I've learned is bad circumstances are good because it helps develop our character, and it helps us be better people. And so embrace some of those hard times and learn from it. I told my son Benedict, he's in Taekwondo. He's just became 6 years old now. He's going to turn 6, and he's a green belt, and he's got to do this, these certain things to get these stripes on his belt, and his older brother got the stripe, and he didn't get the stripe. And then another time he tried, and he just didn't do it right. And then it was a third time, and he didn't do it right. And he was like, I don't want to go to Taekwondo anymore. I looked at him, I said, you right now are going to learn something that maybe people have never learned in their life. And I'm going to teach you something. And I taught him that you right now not getting the stripe is making you stronger and making you better. And it's okay when something happens to you that isn't good. It's an opportunity for you to learn and to grow and to get better. And he just got a big smile. I said, "It's a good thing." I'm like, "It's a good thing that you didn't get your stripe." And he had a big smile on his face, and he started getting up and doing the form, and he was just so excited again to get it. Now he just keeps going, and he got his stripe yesterday finally. And so, but and that right there on a 6-year-old is what we need to do as Munitech consultants: get out there and overcome our fears. And when 4 people tell you no in one day, what does it matter? My dreams are my dreams as important as those 4 people saying no? Well, obviously not. And I see on the chat there, we need to fight for our dreams, and that's exactly right. I don't know, maybe it was who said that. I guess I'm lost it, but someone said you need to fight for your dreams. That's exactly it. And it's when listen to this one. When the going gets tough, that's when the tough get going, right? And so that it's great, because embrace the challenge and get out there and do it. And you guys know how to do it. It's just about getting out there and doing it and failing. Fail forward. That's another great book by John Maxwell. John Maxwell has a book called Failing Forward, right? When people tell you no, and maybe you say, well, I should have said this, I should have done that, I could have done that. That's okay. Well, then next time you're going to be better at contacting and inviting. Next time you're going to improve your skills and be a better person in the long run. And this is exciting because, all of us together, when you look at, many of you maybe have jobs or your own business, but when you look at what happens in any job, your boss reality is he probably doesn't want you to grow. He wants to keep you where you are, because if you're doing really good, you're going to threaten him and take his job away, right? It could happen. And so they want to keep you where you are at the level that you are. But what's so beautiful about this is all of us in this Zoom together, we're all encouraging each other to get after your dreams and to get after and make a better life for you and make a better life for those people that you're talking to, right? That's the reality. And so don't be afraid to talk to anyone. You don't know every person that you're with. You have no idea where they're at in their life. It might be the right time for them. It might not be the right time. You don't know, but it might just be the perfect time for that person. and they're already going to walk by, and they're already a no. They're going to get in their car, they're going to drive away down the road, they're already going to be a no, right? But if you reach out, you don't know yet. It might be a yes, it might be a platinum, it might be a gold. You don't know where, and with their contacts, you know, and I think a big part of our business as well is made up of referrals. You know, that's learning how to ask for referrals is in a very good way, because you're going to have people that say no. But if you're doing a presentation and you build good rapport with that person, they will give you names. They will give you 3 to 4 names of someone that would like to look at this. And being able to ask for referrals is a key part of growing this business. One no, or one person that says no, just ask them, well, do you know anyone else that would like to learn about breakthrough nutrition that can help them live a better life? You know, and you don't know if they want to open, you know, give you a contact or two, and those no's can become more no's, which would duplicate your name list, right? That's the key, is having a growing name list of people to contact. We want our name list growing. That's very important, that your name list is like, oh, I have 50 people on my name list and I contacted 10. Now I only have 40, and then I only have 30, and now I'm down to 10. And what do I do? Well, if you learn the art of asking for referrals, those 50, if all 50 say no and they give you 2 names, then your contact list has doubled to 100, right? And so that's key in this as well. And when you're out there contacting, you know, you can, the fountain, the videos that we have are just incredible. I was watching them again, the amazing videos. We put some of them on instead of Netflix with our kids, we put some of the Immunotech videos on, and they just have a blast watching them. And so these videos that we have, use the tools. I mean, when you're talking to someone, have a tool, have your business card, have something to give them. And sampling is so key as well. We need to, you know, invest in your business. You know, give samples away. Don't be shy with sampling, because samples do sell. And so, and if you just have enough product for you right now and this month, and you don't have any to sample, you're selling yourself short. You're selling your business short. It's important that you have samples, and you guys know a lot of this stuff, but I'm just kind of reiterating, you know, some of the things that you guys already know. But have samples, get some inventory so that you can. I'm not talking about a big warehouse of inventory, but just enough at each month that you can be generous and give to a new person, give samples to a new person, and when you're out there contacting those, the performance energy. I always have that one at the golf course here. I'm always giving it away, and I have a great customer base here at the golf course of people that just want the performance energy. And then it's a great gateway to talk about Immunical as well. So there's people everywhere. Your name list, if it's people you know, if it's 300 people, well, there's a lot more people that you don't know that are out there that need this opportunity. So get out there and get after it. And I'm excited for you guys. This is just we're in a very pivotal time right now with Immunotech. There's going to be a new wave of growth coming. It's already happening, and you guys are the pioneers here. So congratulations. You all are awesome. And hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully I added value to you and your business. And if not, well, oh well, but hopefully I did. So we love you guys. Thank you, Alberto and Sara and Linda. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all that you do, the corporation. What a great team. So over to you, Alberto. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelo. What an inspiration you are for all of us. I mean, I've known you since I started here 7 years ago, and I've seen your career move forward little by little, but surely, for sure. And I'm so glad that all your accomplishments, and I know you have inspired this group right here, and this is going to be a very powerful week thanks to you, and thanks to all the leaders that have built what Immunotech is all about now. And together, we're going to continue building Immunotech 3.0. So thank you again, Angelo. And with that, everyone, I think we're done for today. Sara, you want to say goodbye?
Yes, I just want to say goodbye. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you to everybody. And there's something that I'm thinking. It's a great story about your son, Angelo. And this is what we are doing. We're building a legacy, because in the future, it's just not going to be the Licaris, I mean, husband and wife. It's going to be the Licari, the family. This is about family and bring that is inspiration to other family. So thank you so much. God bless you and see you tomorrow to everybody.
See you tomorrow.